So today we'll be talking about section and yield in Laravel. So in our previous videos, we had created this view, home.blade.psv file, right? To understand more about yield and section, I have just created a new file that is app.blade.psp file. It just contains a basic navbar and footer. It has basic home and about page, right? Let's see, what we want to do now is we want to have this navbar and footer in every page in our project, right? Without having to copy and paste these navbar and footer. To do that, we have this yield in Laravel. And we have content as name for the yield. This yield is just a placeholder for the content. So for now, we just want to have this homepage inside this navbar and footer, right? Since this homepage is our content, we can specify the content with the help of section in Laravel. And the name of the section should be content because we have assigned content in yield, right? And we end the section with end section. Since we are using this app.blade.psp, we also need to extend this app file. So what this does is it actually places this all of these contents inside this yield file, right? So yield is basically just a placeholder for this content. So now if I go to this home page, it should be in between this navbar and the footer. So let me go to this browser, and previously we have home page something like this. Now if I have to refresh this page, now this home page is between this navbar and this footer, right? For example, if I paste this yield after this footer, it will have this home page content below the footer. If I refresh this page, now this home page is below the footer. So basically this yield is just a placeholder for the content, and we specify the content with the help of section, right? So we don't have to copy and paste this navbar and footer in every pages of the Laravel. Let's just create a new page. For example, let's say it's about us, right? And this place just contains about us, right? Let me go to this web.php and have the route for this about us. Let me go to this browser and go to this about us page. It just says about us, right? Let's say we also want to have this navigation and the footer for this about us page. We don't have to copy and paste the code. We just need to do something like content and section, and we also need to extend this app file, right? If I have to refresh this page, we can see this navigation bar and the footer for the about us page too. So what basically we just did is we just extend this app file, and we just define this content that is about us, and inside this app file the content is yield in between this navbar and the footer. So we didn't copy and paste this code in the home page and also in the about us page. Instead, we just extended this app file, and then we defined the content with the help of section and yielded the content with the help of yield in Laravel. So that's basically about section and yield in Laravel.